Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we talk about money.
As always, we talk about money.
Yeah. Today we're talking about 10 money habits that we do to achieve FIRE on the way to. We're not there yet, but what we do to achieve it.
Yeah, so regular habits that we do anyway.
Since we were young.
Yes, I guess since we met, sort of in that avenue, in the area of before we're getting married.
Yeah, sussing it. Sussing it out and see if we're compatible, and that's how we do things.
Yeah, so hopefully this video will help you guys any way possible in order for you to achieve, I guess, the steps.
Not even FIRE, or maybe just trying to save a bit more money, how to cut down your cost, how to have a better financial control for your personal life.
Yeah, because from our point of view is if you don't control your money, money will control you.
Yeah.
And if you want to change that in any way possible, there are little things that you can do in a regular basis that you can, I guess, sort of pivot your way to achieve control over your money.
Correct.
So
first one, rename your bank accounts.
Now this is not in any way
in order,
but just figured, you know what, a couple of things that might be really helpful. So renaming your bank account.
Yeah, so maybe you have different kind of bank account. One is for home deposit, one is for holiday, one is for kids' future funds.
Yeah, instead of just having a saving account. When you open up an account in any bank, they just put down check account or saving account.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put them on a name, when you physically put a name of, house deposit, psychologically, when you look at that name, you really don't want to touch that.
Yes, correct. You don't want to take out the money to buy
anything, or emergency for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You think twice when you're taking money out, but when you're putting it in, you're psychologically thinking, I'm going towards my goal on this. Instead of goes, hey, there is $20,000, $50,000 in that account. What is it for?
Don't know.
Saving.
Oh, the handbags on sale. Let's buy it.
There you go. I think that helps a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next one, set up an automatic transfer or investment. We do both. We're still trying to top up our emergency fund because we pay off one of our investment mortgage.
Yep.
So that emergency fund account is kind of low, but we're trying to achieve it. I've been doing it, I think, God knows how long. Like every month I'm putting money in there, and then you transfer money, and I'll put all the money in there as well for our emergency. And the other one is for our micro investment.
Yep.
We have weekly plan to put how much in the investment.
Now, this probably apply for people also that have pay as you go. Like if you work on a paycheck to paycheck, if you're working on, if you get paid once a week, once a fortnight, once a month, at least your consistent income will be X amount of dollars hitting in your bank account.
Yeah.
So that helps if you know every Wednesday of the week you're gonna get your pay, then automatically transfer that.
Allocate the money into your saving and your investment.
Yeah, before you even touch it, in a sense.
Yeah, without you knowing it.
That helps because if you, like us, where it's a small business, cash flow can go ups and down, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to juggle. But we have some sort of a benchmark that we need to have X amount of dollars per week anyway. It's got to go somewhere. So
next one, increase your saving rate by 10%.
Yeah, this is a bit. It's kind of interesting on that aspect.
Yeah, why is that?
Because I never thought of it like that. I think for some people looking at this, if you're, let's say if you're starting at $100 to increase an extra $10, which is about 10%, it might be a little bit daunting. It might be a bit hard.
Well, 10% is not that much, but sometimes people, like I used to be trying to achieve impossible goals. It's just really hard to achieve. Okay, I need to save 1,000 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me. I was extreme, like trying to save a lot and then I'll just spend it all. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
But you just do it slowly. Getting rich is slowly. It's not really rich. It's getting wealthy. Wealth is slowly. You don't make silly goals. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And number 4, schedule reminders to track your wealth.
We do that, well, once a fortnight.
Yeah, it used to be once a month, and then kind of addicted and do it 2 times a month. Because we just want to see how's our money go. Is it growing or is it slowing down? I feel like once a month is a bit stretching too much if we're not on the right track. So if our cash flow is not going up, then I know, okay, mid-month now I shouldn't spend as much.
Yeah, it gives you like a guideline.
Yes.
Like, okay, then if we were spending the first 2 weeks too much, then we have to slow down.
Yes.
Vice versa, if we don't
we didn't spend much, okay, let's splurge a bit. That's
or
how
if
we
not,
do it.
save up a lot more.
Yeah. And then next one is create extra side hustle. That's what we've done for our eBay side business. The goal for that is just to create extra income so you can get rid of your contract jobs.
Yeah, well, side hustle, it's a side income. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's an extra income. So that might be, for us anyway, this was, it started up as a just, $10
For
profit.
fun. Yep.
$20 a month profit, and then gradually we're looking at the potential. It might be taking over or any other jobs if you're thinking of you doing that. That's our goal anyway. Now it is. It wasn't
It
the
wasn't.
case.
It was just thinking, well, $100 or $200 extra a week would be nice. And now that the income can cover our daily expenses, like food, transportation, that can cover it. So imagine we can double it. So that's our goal, just to double it. And once there, we'll see what happens. We just take it step by step.
That's it.
Next one, number 6, check your calendar for unforeseen expenses or expenses that you kind of know, but you don't know when it's coming. I know there's a big chunk of bills coming, but you're just trying to cover your eyes and not to check it.
This happens to us at one stage.
Yeah.
So at one stage, at a certain month of the year, where all of the
council rate, insurance,
all hit in 1 month.
We'll separate in 2. One is October, the other is April. Because it was just why we didn't have enough money to cover it, because we didn't plan, and now we're having a Excel spreadsheet and showing which month we have big bills coming, so at least we know, okay, this month our cash flow may be a bit tight, so we just have to put it aside.
And
it's not giving you a heart attack.
Especially when you have multiple investment properties. For us, it's like, whoa, massive shock that we have to spend this amount of dollars, a big lump sum.
Well, it is. You have to spend it because it's council rate, insurance. But then we just didn't plan well. But now we plan.
Now we are. Now we do.
Next is pay yourself first, investment or saving.
This is going back to that, I guess, auto transfer.
Yes.
The auto transfer bit. So what we meant by pay yourself first, it doesn't mean that you're actually going out there and spend money and buy a new bag or a new clothing or a new gadgets.
When you get paid.
When you get paid, it means actually you have to pay yourself in terms of your investment or your saving account before you go out there and splurge and spend anything else.
Correct.
Whether it's 10%, 5% or $100 or whatever that fixed figure is, do that first.
Exactly. Next is unsubscribe from email list or unfollow social media account. I'm still not there yet, but you try to like unsubscribe or delete all my emails, but they're slowly coming back.
I noticed that, so it might be a little bit harder on you, but it wasn't hard for me.
Yeah, female, no one always see all the discount or the sale. Oh, kids' lunchbox on sale. I'm gonna buy it more because they lose it all the time. The bottles are so cute. Well, but I don't know. I like to see it. If you, I got friends. I got emails. Well, try to, because they're just marketing scheme. They're trying to get your money. Or you click on that link. Oh, it's special. Click. Oh, put it in the cart. Click, pay. Click, done.
This is why I unsubscribe, because I don't have anything of that.
You got no friends.
Yeah.
Next, get some free exercise. For example, walking.
Instead of going to the gym, I say.
Yeah, because you don't like going to gym anyway.
Well, I don't.
Lockdown, we can't go anyway. But it is just to get you out of the house, out of your routine. Get out, get some fresh air, just look and think. Because sometimes when, I don't know, I like to have a long shower. I think a lot during the shower.
Okay.
Like maybe and walking. You do it.
I do it
you
during
too.
walking. Yeah. During walking, it gives me something to think about. Okay, brainstorming how I go about doing things. How can I actually excel a little bit more in a business or if not YouTube channel or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes he come back with a walking and say, oh, you know what's in my head? No, I don't know. That's what happened. Things like growing in that head. Last one, listen to podcasts or read a book. For example, Audible, blogs, or our channel. Yeah,
because some information I'm sure you haven't heard it. You have heard it before, but probably this will be your 10 millionth time where you sort of clicked.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like that.
Or maybe refresh your memory or different stage of your life. When you get the information, you will take it differently.
Yeah.
10 years ago, if we listen to this, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm at my 20s, I'm going to party.
I've been reading the same book, for example. The same book, I don't know how many years now, 10 plus years. And every time I read that book, even though I know the story, the ins and out of it, and then you read it, there's a certain paragraph or certain key points in that book. So I'm like, oh.
Now
I get it.
Yeah.
That's one side. And then the other one would be, like I subscribe to certain YouTubers as well as podcasts. Okay, so in the podcast, they're bound to be saying the same thing, same stories over and over again. But at a certain point, I'm like to myself, I've heard this before, but now it's clicked in because somehow it relates to you in that moment.
So all depends on your life, the stage of your life.
So for the other one would be a motivation for me. Like sometimes I get demotivated, but then I listen to a certain motivation.
Tony Robbins, I'm pumped.
Yeah, exactly. So you get really pumped up again. I'm like, oh, okay, even though he's saying the same thing again.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your one? What's your thing?
I don't know. I like to read. I don't like to listen. I prefer to read blogs. I don't know. I'm more a reading person.
You do books and blogs.
Yeah. I don't like to watch videos. Sorry.
So with you, when you're reading a book from an outsider.
You're like, why are you so into your phone? No, I'm not. I'm not on social media. I'm reading a blog about money. You just don't know it.
And then you give it to me, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully this gives you guys an understanding how we go about doing things.
Yes.
In order for us to achieve our final mission.
Yes, exactly.
Hopefully the points in here help you in any way. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, guys, and we'll see you
next time. Bye.